welcome to another exciting async review. But honestly, for all intents and purposes, this might as well be live for me. I'm we're just gonna do our best to react as things happen because hey, guess what? I haven't looked at any of these folks' VODs, so it's gonna be really exciting to see how this incredible honestly like pretty big names in the community just like deal with this with the nonsense that this OMG state may throw at them. I'm Alchemy and I'm joined in the booth by Gering. What's up, Gering?
Good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you may be coming from. I'm doing well today, and how about yourself?
I'm doing I'm doing great. I ate a burger before doing this and I'm full and ready and really excited to again I'm expecting some nonsense in this OMG Sid.
I will confirm the nonsense because I did play this async myself, and don't remember a whole lot about it other than the fact that I did not do so well in it. So there is
I
that.
I also played this, but I don't remember much about it, so it's gonna be great. Like being remembering, I guess, all of these things as they happen. Like, oh wow, yeah, that was a thing. Wow, that sucks or whatever.
Yes. So to remind everyone of our flag set, the OMG flag set has the same 7 objectives throughout the entire tournament here. There is defeat the Fabul Gauntlet, defeat the boss of Lower Babel, complete Cave Bahamut, um, open the Troya Treasury. Let's see.
Yeah,
And
and like Forge and Magma also like usually Magma is hitting away in some nonsense plays to considering its force hook.
yeah, so yeah, there's also the drop in the magma key in, which is always a fun thing because the magma key location logic can be a little bit weird. One of the things to watch out for is if the darkness crystal is in the overworld, which I has been at least a couple times in these flags. Magma key is underground somewhere.
Yeah, it is kind of interesting for sure. Something that this flagstick has taught a lot of people. And as usual, the OMG flag set focuses on the Omnidextrous wacky, which allows everyone to equip everything everywhere. But there are some heavy restrictions on power with Max Tier 5 and S Pro, and also 7 distinct characters. So it's gonna see interesting to see how everyone leverages the early game power.
Speaking of characters, Tala does not appear in this particular flag set because, well, the stat growth isn't exactly all that great for the Omnidextrous wacky, and besides that, we've also got a restriction on Yang because Yang tends to not do very well at low levels, and Omnidextrous doesn't help him like it does all the other characters. So, we didn't want to give him as one of the two freebie characters, quote unquote, over at Hobbs and at Baron Inn. So he's behind something else if he shows up. And since a lot of this flag set is kind of based on taking Z at lower levels, his use is a little bit tricky depending on the flag, the seed.
We should be starting anytime now. I'm really excited. I wonder if the starting key item is gonna be an actual key item or if it's gonna be like a really good piece of equipment. You know, do you? Key items are fine and dandy and good, but a power shirt is something I really enjoy. Or a dragoon spear or something. Please, I beg of you.
On a practice set, I got 99 tiaras in the opening kit
Oh
once
my
to start with.
goodness.
Yes, it was murder time for the.
Oh, speaking of, I was right. And
See, you do remember some parts of this seed.
I didn't. Come on.
You unconsciously remembered. How about that?
I guess it might be my brain. I don't know. I'm just I'm just a giant robot for the pilot that is my brain. But that herring grove is great news. Herring in this flag set especially is like basically just almost as good as an adamant armor. And it's tier 5. Do you know how many chests I have been opening on this flag set? Just for the off chance that there's a tier 5 heroine in a chest. A lot of chests.
Yes, and one thing the heroine really allows is it allows not only the early Evelyn check, but also early Evelyn check where you can actually take the chest.
What? Rosa starts with the power staff on top of the heroine robe. That's so good. That's like, how many multipliers are those? like 3 or 4 strength multipliers. Dang.
We see the 2 overrunners have headed off to Eblin while someone's checking Damesian, and we also got a check of a Bedward for a free light sword.
Ooh, what a wonderful starting kit. Like speaking about like key items, but instead of being, songs that you want, light sword, power staff, heroin robe. That robe size is gonna rake the entire overworld now.
Yep, we're also going to get a check of the free treasury in Troya.
One of the things about it that's interesting about T Pro with that restrictive tier is that the percentages of the T Pro get like rearranged in the lower tiers accordingly. So a place like Evelyn Castle still has a high probability of having tier 5 stuff in it, even though, than say Baron Town. So it's neat to see what interesting looting decisions our racers make.
Yep, Infinius did find a boomerang in that free Troya treasury, so that's the ability to back row everybody by sticking the boomerang in their right hand.
Gotta be the right hand, remember that.
Yes, even though everybody is omnidextrous, you have to put it in the right hand. Don't ask why, reasons.
Korx is going Antlion this early. Personally, I enjoy only doing Antlion when I have exit, because then I don't have to walk out. But it seems that Korx has decided to make this his looting and also a key item check interesting.
We see Palom on Mount Hobbs, and it's King Queen Eblin as the guard for that. So, unfortunately, since Palom was already in the party, that's no gain of character. It's a bit of free experience.
Yeah, you still need EXP to quick start all of this. Whoa, Martin Prodcloak is doing the Mad Ogre's chest. That's like this early at like starting level Rosa. Oh, the heroin robe in the back row, huh? Yep, look at that.
Yep. Korx has a Baron key from the Antlion Cave.
That's going to be real useful. That's another character which you really want. And with the power that Rosa has, it's not going to be an issue.
It's possibly another character. It could still be a dupe.
That's fair. That's a good point. Well, let's see if Martin gets rewarded by this gutsy play. Aside from the XP, which is great, get Spallon going.
If someone's asking how can Palom equip heavy armor and an axe, this is the power of a wacky flag.
This is a hook. That's a hook from the Mad Ogre's chest. Wow, incredibly paying off immediately. Masterful play by Martin.
Yes, Eblin's 3 trap tests usually pay off in some fashion. It's kind of rare if they don't.
It seems that Possum has opted for doing the early Flame Dog chest with an ice weapon. I love doing that move, personally.
Yeah, and it seems that an ice weapon often turns up somewhere in early looting.
Yeah.
It's very common because we have Ice Brand, we have just Defense Sword.
Well, that's fair. I'm walking a Defense Sword out too. Absolutely. That's totally a thing I will do also. Like, the Defense Sword is really accurate and has a really good power. Honestly, it's such a great find. Since that Martin is following on Possum's footsteps, while Infinius also found his Baron key. They're all doing similar things on the bottom and top screen. It's like they're coordinated or something.
Well, the early game is a little bit restricted in your options because you only have the 4 open key item checks and the 4 trap chests initially to start with.
I wonder, speaking of overworld checks, I wonder which of our racers is gonna do ordeals and which one is gonna fade it. Because that seems to be a bit of a hot topic in the community right now around this flag set. It's like, well, do I do ordeals or do I not? And it's like, well, there are 3 bosses, there is a boss hunt, but it takes so long. There's a cutscene, Cecil, Fusoya. There's a lot of meat there.
Well, not only is the debate over do you do it, the question is when do you do it?
Oh yeah.
Because do you do it before you dive underground? Do you do it just as the last resort for going to the moon? Or just to check and see if it's there?
Oh, a Dimist here at Baron Ing. That's gonna make that light sword not that useful against it. What a shame.
Yeah, well, the D-Mist is not bonus road in this case because since Bedward is on, the D-Mist has nothing of value behind it with Rydia's mom. It's just annoying because it takes a bit of time with its mist phase if you get into it.
Yeah, but in this case, we got a light sword, which is like a massive surge of damage for Rosa, but Dimist resists wholly. So here we are. We could have been done with this fight like half as fast, but nope. Still, Infinius deals with it, no problem.
Yeah, and Korgs is showing us that the guards are going crazy in death because Swoon hit first and then the Berserk hit. And it happened again.
That's kind of funny. How's that happening? It might be that the text get queued, right? Like both things hit and then it queues the text to be displayed. Very nice. Ooh, Earth Crystal. Course and Infinius haven't done Flame Dog, so they're gonna be rewarded by not doing Flame Dog early because now they can, do the Thought check also.
Well, that depends because Fading Fabul is also one of those things that might get done because without the pan, you're trying to sometimes avoid a double or triple dip.
That's fair. I personally enjoy Fabul because it's nice EXP and the fight is not very hard, so it's a nice like quick start. But I totally get Fading Fabul too.
Yeah,
But also, speaking about the fading ordeals, now there's some people saying, ordeals is, tricky and all that, but Zod kind of sucks, huh? So some people are enjoying fading Zod in this flag set nowadays too.
it kind of depends on which characters are up there. I mean, if Fu is up on Zot and he's only in Zot, that could be pretty big to miss him.
Yeah, it could be. Right now, like Infinius has 3 characters, but like other racers have only 2. And you know what? The treasury is nice. Like you could open it anyways.
The Black Sword is nice. Ninja
No
Shirt.
ninja shirts. In one of my practices for this flag set, I had an edge anchor and like Coco was selling ninja shirts and I just loaded everyone up with ninja shirts to make them fast. It was very good.
Yes, Ninja Shirts do carry a little bit of agility.
And Cogs goes up to Sod while Infinius is dealing with the Baron.
Yeah, that Mylan Z goes down pretty quick.
Yeah, Chad is mentioning about the Dragon Whip and the Black Sword, the drop down in the treasury. Those are all really good. A Dragon Whip is super nice.
Mm-hmm. And let's see. Infinius found a crystal armor in the Baron treasure right off to the side of where the first boss is. It's very nice for defense. Just remember you can't actually berserk your character if it's wearing it.
Indeed. It used to be shop fodder basically because only Cecil can equip it. And you want to berserk Cecil most of the time unless you're going for cover strats. But here anyone can equip it and it's a huge boost of defense. It's really good armor. So it's more useful in this flag set instead of just being, selling.
Yeah, it's perfect for someone not going to Zerk like Spoo, so
Yeah. Back attack Vigang, out ordeals, gross.
And it did not back row the party first, it looks like.
Oh man. And Palom doesn't have Quake yet, I don't think. Well, it seems that the Mom Bomb exploded down on Infinity's screen, but I don't think that's gonna be an issue with Superpower Rosa.
It might if these get to explode phase.
I mean, isn't it just like a magic attack, technically? Like this floating?
No, it's kind of like Kamikaze.
Oh, really? It's HP based.
Oh, if they explode, yes.
Oh,
So,
Rosa's
yep.
not fine. No, damn. I thought she was fine. I guess not. That's
Yeah,
oh
there's too much HP in that spot for explode. You need an AoE to take him down somehow.
dang. If only we have like a. Honestly, I've also. Oh, Scarcer in chat mentioning that I get confused because the explode from Mom Bomb is a magic based attack, but the tiny bombs are HP based. I see. Well, I found personally in early games, Earth Hammers tend to pop up often because they're like lower tier. They're really useful actually. Strength bonus and an AoE. Great.
Yeah, Earthhammer has gotten rid of many gauntlets that have showed up in inconvenient spots in the early game.
Yeah, seeing the bombs reminded me of the Earth Hammer. Like, hey, if we had an Earth Hammer, we could just, fall quake them. Ordeals has a rune ring. Oof, that's a bad feel.
It's a rune ring, and it is also not a gauntlet.
It's a paladin. Well, good to know that paladin's not anywhere bad. But like we mentioned with the dragon whips being tier 5 and being able to show up, dragon enemies are not as scary considering the bonus damage you get from the dragon whip.
Yeah, Spimmy and Jimmy are a little bit less challenging when you have a dragon whip, especially late in the game.
Cork's having no issues dealing with Zod. Let's see what awaits at the second boss spot and which characters, which is really important considering Corks only has 2.
Well, there's DKC.
Ooh, that might push you towards ordeals, but then again, some people enjoy putting a lot of strength gear on Dark Knight Cecil and using the Dark Wave attack, which can wipe some Sylph Cave chests, like trap chests. With good equipment, the only thing holding him back a little bit is his HP, and he has a little bit less strength than Paladin himself, but he's totally serviceable with good equipment.
Yes, meanwhile, DKC is tied up Kane, so apparently the trader stuff is going a little bit in reverse today.
Yeah, that's those are the characters you kind of want to see, right? Because you have your sweeper, you have your white mage, and now you have your physical fighters. This is like a primo OMG flag set like party right here.
Well, Kane has some pretty good agility, so that's always helpful, and
Yeah.
gets a lot of strength. So yeah, Kane's good to see in this.
And with Kane not being restricted by his subpar equipment compared to Cecil, just like Dark Knight Cecil, he can dish out a lot of pain and be really good. Wow.
Speaking of dishing
Okay.
out pain,
Okay. Well, we have the Kurtzes from the Sorry Kit. This should be fine. But that was funny and also a little scary.
just a little bit. Which one? Kane or Cecil? Kane.
Okay, Infinius finding an Edward in Baron. That's not the best character you wanna see, but it is someone that can swing big sticks anyways. So you're happy to have it.
Yeah, Eddie can at least dual wield. I mean, Eddie don't use the spoon, so we don't need him just for the spoon. But he doesn't get a whole lot of strength multipliers compared to some of the other characters. So
he's pretty fast, which is nice in case you want a fast anchor like me. Oh, Adamant Rocket Baron. That's very nice.
Yeah, so Baron has at least part of the answer today.
Which came from the Antlion Cave. Very, very, very nice. Let's see if Zod has one of the answers.
As a Gungnir
Gungnir.
spear, that can be an answer for something. It's just not your key item progression.
Yeah, exactly. It is an answer. It may not be the answer you were looking for. It is an answer. Ooh, Infinius going down to check the Odin spot, Baron basement. It is a blue robe. Is it the blue rope? Yeah, there was a small pause. Yeah, there it is. Nice.
Yes, resets out of it because that's not an easy gauntlet to take at this point in time, but knows where it is now.
Yeah,
So,
the enemies are from the Land of Summon Monsters, right? From the Fey March.
yeah, because that's
So dangerous.
in game terms, that's roughly about the same level you'd take the Baron Basement boss normally.
Those clappers and the arachnes with Quake and the punches and the thunders are really dangerous. It's kind
Yes,
of
without float.
it's kind of you know a grind, right? It's a grind if you can deal with it. For example, if you had a super fast character that could act first with I don't know, an assassin dagger or a black sword or something. I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, the Clapper is weak to the Dragon Whip, which we have in this party. So I
Oh
mean,
yeah, true.
the Clapper is not really the threat here. It's just mostly that that Arachne, if it gets off a Quake, is going to be hurty.
Yeah. Cork's finding out that pink tail is nice, but I don't have my hook. The only person that found the hook was Martin Bloodcloak with the extremely early Mad Ogre's check.
Yeah, so we know the others are going to eventually find it because otherwise they're not going to get anywhere.
Yeah. And Infineon's doing the Evelyn trap chest. Makes sense. They are really nice to do. Big EXP, good weapons and equipment. Just lovely. With Palom being downed, though, it's a little tricky.
I've not seen the Clapper grind mentioned since I was reading a Final Fantasy IV strategy manual back in the 90s.
Oh boy, Clappercline, huh? Ooh, Possum is also peeking the Odin spot. Barabisment. Lovely. He's gonna find that gauntlet. Let this be a lesson to you folks. Don't fade that.
All
At this
predictions
face
wrong,
check.
your money back.
It's so easy. Like there's so many things to do in this flag set all the time. Basically, so many leads to chase that it's so easy to forget Waterfall and Mist Cave too. You're just doing a million things and then you forget to check those. And this one too, because K Salmon is not on, so you don't really care, I guess. Infineon's dealing with the Lamia and Black Cats. One of the ways I've enjoyed dealing with this fight early on is to cast Charm on the Black Cats and having them bluster their own group of monsters. It works surprisingly well. Ooh, there's Bursk. Exit, very nice.
Artie bow from that trap chest. That's useful
Oh,
for some agility manipulation, but not much else.
yeah, basically.
Bows take a big penalty on Omnidextrous just because uh, it gets the penalty in regardless of which hand set if you do so.
Oh, I'm noticing Infineon likes to he has Edward like KO'd. Edward is destined to be an anchor, huh?
Yes, right now he's floorward instead of anchorward, but he's eventually going to switch into that middle slot there.
Meanwhile, Martin has the pink tail now after doing the battling, but hasn't decided to go and cash it out. I get it. I'm like super eager for strong equipment in this flag set, considering the restrictions. So I really enjoy going for that as soon as I get it. But you may want to save it, right, when you're routing with your ship and everything. Cork's finding his Edward.
Some call him Edward, some call him an anchor.
And there's Infinius's hook. What's he gonna do now? Gonna do ordeals? Or... So now we only need the Legend Sword in order to forge. But that could be anywhere. And there are so many trap chests to deal with that. But I will enjoy a good, super forge weapon. That will be really nice.
Good super forge weapons don't exist in this flag set. I'm sorry.
Come on, they do.
I can't tell you how many times I've gotten a Seraphim Rod or Gunk or what have you. I mean,
Seraphim Rod is a perfectly fine stat sticks. Do you know how rare a life staff is? It's very rare. That's 15 wisdom. Will. That's very nice.
I tend to get life staffs from somewhere.
Okay, it's not the Lightbringer, but dang.
Yeah, besides, healing is kind of overrated in this flag set because usually on Z it's like, okay, maybe one Cure 4 for safety and that's about it.
Oh, Infinius finding from the pink tail, a Masamune. That's really nice. That's not great, but it's nice.
It's nicer for Edge in the without Omni on. With it on, it's a little bit of an agility thing. It's DC, we got nothing else, but there are better things.
Yeah, absolutely. I will have enjoyed a Dragoon Spear or a defense or something.
Alright, so Infinius is going to be the first one to start diving this hook route.
Ooh, very exciting. I wonder what's waiting for us at the 2 spots.
Explain it to the restreamer like they're 5. I haven't tried explaining this to 5-year-olds as I'm not a teacher. I think the stat is only, what, agility plus 3?
I think so, yes. Or it doesn't Murasame. I confused the two weapons.
Yeah, it doesn't have the greatest attack power just because, again, normally it's on edge only, it's expected you're going to be dual wielding, and so it's lower attack because you're expected to get a high attack power when you have 2 things in hand.
Indeed. But it's pretty... I have used that sword with Fusoya to boost his agility a little bit. It can be useful to get you to agility thresholds.
Nothing is quite so fun as Fu wearing 3 heroine robes, just make sure he's the fastest thing in town.
Cool old man with a big beard slashing things in half.
But you even see the beard considering he's wearing a heroine robe on his chest, on his head, and on his hands.
That's right. Yeah.
Well, you pair it with 2 Stardust Rod Scythe.
I don't think that's good enough. That kind of will make Fusoya suck because that's like minus 15 wisdom, right? Net. Fusoya really doesn't have the highest wisdom stat, so.
No, he doesn't, but it's not exactly terrible either.
Fair. I just want to see the old man kicking butt. Let's see what the Stalemate chest has in store for us. Very curious. Oh, and then there's Blink. Dragoon Gauntlet, that's not great. I mean, it's kind of good if you want to fight dragons, but that's it. And there's another Dark Knight Cecil in case you do Fate's Sod. Huh.
Yeah, so even though early hook was possible, the character here really wasn't worth the early trip.
It's interesting because Infinius and I think Corks and Martin haven't done ordeals, but Possum has. So Possum is gonna have a Paladin Cecil at his disposal, while the rest so far only have Dark Knight Cecil.
Yeah, well, the Sweeper is a little bit less important because you got Palom with Quake there for that purpose.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's not that big of a loss, I guess.
Yeah, and Paladin Cecil, besides being able to cover, has higher HP and has somewhat better stat growth, anyways. So, we're seeing DKC early. This isn't a bad play. Have the Paladin online. Oh, sorry,
Now
he did
it's
change this out
time.
of the changing room. It's right. So never mind. He doesn't have Paladin Cecil available.
Oh, Possum is doing the gauntlet early. Oh yeah, Kirio's saying that Possum reset out of the changing room. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, with the Dragon Whip, this isn't as dangerous as it could be otherwise, and that Conjurer is a mage, so there's stuff to deal with that too.
And with a good agility setup, you can just strike first. Oh, there's plates. Ooh, that's scary. Stop. Stop is a really useful spell.
Will it even get off, though? It didn't, and that Blitz didn't go off, though, so also it ends well.
A Dragon Whip from the Trap Chest and a Protect Ring from the Gauntlet. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, that would have been more useful before the fight, possibly.
Yeah, actually, you're not wrong.
I was more concerned for Rosa, because Rosa would have gone down if that Blitz had hit.
Martin is going down the hook route as well. Corks also. Possum is probably gonna be next. Honestly, sometimes the whips have saved my bacon by, stopping some enemy because they can paralyze enemies. There's like some percentage chance.
Yep, Infidious went into this fight without having everybody up, so hopefully Rosa can withstand these hits from the Water Hag. Yep, okay.
Lovely. I mean, with the Heroine Robe equipped, it's no big deal. It's super strong, especially in the back row. Yep, as expected, Possum went down to the Blank Cave. We're all gonna get to Underground relatively around the same time.
Yep. So that's half an hour is pretty much a fairly standard time to get through for this flag set.
Especially if you do basically the entire overworld. Wow. But you really could have gone to the Underground really fast, huh? With these bosses.
Yeah, with Water Hag and Officer Soldier, I mean, those are relatively cheesable.
But then again, you don't want to really do the hook route too early because you don't want to make a second trip and then deal with the trap chests, right? You want to deal with them as you go down the Eblan Cave, unless you decide to fight them for like the ultimate early underground gamble.
Never considered fading the chests on the way down.
I mean, if you do the Eblan Cave super early, and you can cheese the fights, cheesing the Mad Ogres and the Cellmates is kind of harder. I don't know. Just rambling.
Okay, I've never considered this strategy before. My thought is like if I don't feel comfortable taking the trap chest, I probably could go into the hook route and take a gamble on the first boss being
I mean,
doable.
I did say it was the ultimate gamble, so yeah, it is probably not a great idea, but hey, can happen.
I think the ultimate gamble is actually diving the LST early and hoping it pays out.
That's fair, honestly. You're gonna get levels fast. That's for sure.
If you don't take an unfortunate wipe, yes.
You know, all of these Dark Knight Sessels really brings me back to like around 2018 or something, like early free Enterprise, where just like this flag set, a lot of people thought that hey, maybe your deals isn't worth it, so I'm just gonna drag DKC as an anchor. It was weird seeing Dark Knight Cessel at Zermus, and here we are.
Yep, DKC at Zeromus can be interesting because again, if he has max attack power and good some stat 6, DKC's pretty good. So Infinius is going straight up the Tower of Babel, having seen bosses. Then we get the 4 trap chests along the way. We'll hope there's a tower key in one of these 5 checks before leaving the tower to have to come back. Rose has got a Thunderclaw, which has machine weakness, so these alerts are just going to be toast. Samurai
Usually,
Helm,
when I go up the tower, I have enough power to deal with them in one hit, anyways. But if you do this like early on, having a Thunderclaw is a must.
there's a package in the Tower of Babel. Since we know where the boss is, that has limited value because, again, unless you're looking for a character you haven't seen yet, that package is probably not getting checked.
Yup, that package is gonna burn a hole in Infinius's pocket.
Unless he opens it.
In which case, it will burn a whole village, not a hole in his pocket.
Sometimes you have to burn a village to save a pocket.
That's the weirdest break a few eggs analogy I've ever heard, but I'll take it. You gotta save those pockets. Pockets are good. But it's gonna be interesting to see which one of our racers also decides to do like Infinius and immediately go up the Tower of Babel, or which ones decide to do something else.
Well, there's a tower key, so this is going to be a one-stop shop.
Oh my goodness! Keyless Tower was the play all along, as it always is. Of course, that's a joke.
Well, it's always got some value in this flag set because of the objective. He's going to take the cannon room first. It's a Shura. That's doable.
Yeah, you can just hold A on this one.
And there are some bosses here which would not be pleasant to see, Ogopogo being the biggest one.
Yeah. That gold base at the top, I wonder how Infinius plans to deal with that, considering he's been like all gung-ho about climbing this tower, but gold base can be pretty dangerous. Even in this spot, I think late 3 can deal some decent damage, right? I mean, late 3 is late 3, even if with low magic power.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably not going to one-shot the stronger characters, but the problem is it's not really going to kill them that fast either with a whole bunch of Star Veils up. So you want some power getting through somehow. But
yeah,
the risk you have is your power is not going to be protected necessarily from the spells.
Yeah, like if Infinius has a Star Veil, he can use that. Also, if he has some like the Dragoon Gauntlets we saw earlier, can they reduced elemental damage, so that will help a lot for Elite 3 because I don't think Virus is gonna be much of an issue. Oh, oh, oh. You started. Yeah, I remember our streamer pointing out that Golbus dancing was pretty funny, and I agree. Ooh, Cox went straight for the framework checks, doing the Warriors chest right away. The Warriors chest, Cox, I'm proud of you.
Yeah, there's 2 checks down here, and if he has not seen the gauntlet yet, which I don't think Corgs has, there are 2 boss checks down here.
Indeed. I will pop some. Oh wait, never mind. There's the Quake. Like I saw the Berserk going on. Oh, that's why there was a Berserk on Kane for this. But like life glitching the warriors is something I enjoy doing too. For that like mid game exp.
All right, the Comedy Man is down over on Infinius' side. And there's a Legend Sword here, so that's Forge online.
That's lovely. Very very nice.
Let's see if the Forge is actually lovely now. It's the I think I've not seen very often in my practice seeds.
I mean, it's likely that it's gonna be bad, like being real. But hey, there's the off chance that it's gonna be great. And Coco Shop, Tier 5 shop, is really good. There might be something there, like you could even purchase like heroin robes, for example, sirens if they show up. Hourglasses, I think.
Sirens are a nice long shot play, but they are possible.
Yeah. I just mean that you can count on Coco Shop, but Coco Shop could have some really cool stuff in it. So even if it's an objective, of course, but even if the weapon is bad, there's a silver lining.
Sometimes Coco Shop has not really paid out all that well anyways, but we'll see what comes up this time around.
Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, Cox is going ahead and doing music. Lovely.
Yeah, and meanwhile, Infinius stole from the old man for Reforged, so
I always forget to do that. Oh, the Mutsuno Flami. That has wheel up, I think. You can slap that on Rosa, actually. Oh, Murasame Gugnir. That's pretty good, actually. That's some endgame equipment for Omnidextrous right there. Shoutouts to Martin for the little musical number. I wonder what's in here. I mean, it's an objective, so you definitely want to do the music check, but even then, I'm very curious. Virusing the party so that the cutscene goes faster. Very nice.
Yeah, although with Omni, the fast way to do it is just give everybody something metal in hand, and then
Oh, microcards with the production value.
Well, here's DJ Spooty B, so we'll be back in just a moment.
Let's go. The battle theme from Super Mario RPG. Lovely, very cute. Sounds great in the harp.
Things
And
installs the dance to it. And a
oh,
red tail.
that's good.
Interesting check. If you haven't already checked that pink tail, that's the reason to go and check both now. Yeah, and as it's being pointed out in chat, you can actually quake those; it'll be fine. Only the big doll actually has the big M def from that spot.
Oh, interesting. Nice. I didn't know that. Yeah, that spot is really weird with the multi-target bosses. Hey,
Not so much
Infinious Toad
multi-target, but
Lady.
that one specifically with the dolls.
Huh, Toad Lady didn't go down. That's why Rosa had those big swings.
Yeah, Toad Lady has a bit more HP than the frogs do. Full moon from the rat tail, so that's a zonk. Drain spear from that vest.
That's great.
Yes, don't forget when you're not on Omni Seed, it only works on Kane. Pro tip. Corey's gonna give us a check of the Dwarf Castle, it seems like. This is a bit of a long check, because there's 2 fights and a cutscene. Oh, maybe not, just me checking shops.
I find myself fading Dwarf Castle when I don't need characters, actually.
Yeah, I don't often come here to Dwarf Castle, but I mean, you know, there is a key item check in here.
I want to point out the sheer confidence of Martin and Posomorpheus that they know their agility so well that they just went here with 1 HP and went like, yeah, sure, I can do it. No biggie, no problem. I know what I have to do to not take damage.
Any fish can save time is great.
Indeed. Elements at Dwarf 1. No problem.
And also, we have a lot more music plays in our future because everyone else has found the Twin Harp now, I believe.
Indeed. Everyone has checked the Fame Art, and therefore, we're gonna have so much music in the future. It will be interesting if the Dwarf Castle had a good item, because again, I don't like doing this check when you have a full party.
There's an evil wall, it's not going to be too terrible.
Oh, wonderful! You can just hold A on this.
And
Ooh, yeah.
there's Yang, which this late in the game, I'm surprised that was done. Okay.
You know, having the it's an anchor. That makes sense.
I thought we
Good
had
call from Parks.
agility gear, didn't have to worry about that, but okay.
Oh, is Martin gonna find out? Yup, Martin is on his way. Very nice. There's the gauntlet for Martin. What a find. Meanwhile, Posomorpheus did some incredible agility manipulation to get that those warrior chests going, and now he's gonna do the same for the Sylph Cave chests.
Yeah, regarding Cecil, remember, he was still a DKC, so it's okay we punted him.
Now let's see what Dwarf Castle has in store for us. Wow, that's really nice, actually.
Well, that depends on what comes out of that panel. Otherwise, it's just a more waste of time going to the Sylph Cave and then going to visit Sheila.
That's fair, honestly. I like usually the pen is like 3 key item checks, but in this flag set, considering K-Samang is not on, it's just only 2.
It
Well,
might be 3
technically
if Korg
1.
hasn't done Fabul. I don't remember if Korg has run Fabul Castle or not.
Fair.
Because I will try to usually set up Fabul where I single dip it if it's possible. A lot of times, just depends how the seed's feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Because I really don't think in this flag set you need it for the experience, just because of the way it's designed.
That makes sense. It's pretty incredible how these top level racers are able to first read the text that flashes on the screen so fast, and second, actually internalize what that is and whether or not they want it and what to do with that information, because I need to stare at the screen for like 3 seconds or more to see what I got and what to do with it. But Possum is like, oh yes, okay, got it, next.
And I think Possum's on double experience here for these chests, so this is a nice way to do a grind.
That's totally true. Sylph Cave has a lot of experience here. Meanwhile, Martin is going on ahead and completing his objective number 4, breaking the elf spell with the Twin Harp. Infinious got his fight against the Gauntlet, objective number 1. It's just kind of amazing how it feels like this seed wants to be played a certain way, and all 4 of our racers are dealing with that. Basically, they're all just managing, weaving through the checks and doing some really intense and really excellent routing.
Just imagine if we were watching all 70 screens of the people who ran this.
Oh boy, back in the day when well, I mean, I said back in the day, but it's not that long ago. In some tournaments times with some like prime time, there's like 5 or 6 races going on in the same time. Some folks did some mega Khadgars to watch all of the races at the same time. I could never. I can barely focus on one.
I won't say how good I am at watching 4, but
One of our tracker Curious pointing out that Infinious is in go mode. technically. Sure enough, like she only has 3 objectives, but he has access to the rest of them.
Yeah, because Cave Bahamut is the Darkness Crystal.
Yep,
Forge can be done at any time at this point.
indeed.
Uh, has the Magma Key, and has the Earth Crystal. So yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
um,
he has all everything necessary for the key items. So for the 6 objectives, sorry. Yeah, I guess everyone is in Gobo looking at the key items. Well, not Course. Course is missing some stuff, but he'll get those soon enough. It's honestly like pretty amazing that they've been so consistent and so good at the game that I could barely keep up with what they were doing. Honestly, it's pretty incredible to see these racers basically excel. Infinus is going
so
straight ahead for the Bahamut check.
it will show us what's here. Is going to take the Bahamut that's going to show, or Behemoth, sorry, it's going to show up in the spot, trap tile.
I mean, you do need the experience, right? When you're in Go mode, you can fight Ramos at any time, so you gotta get some XP. And Bahamut spot can be rather tricky.
Yeah, especially that Kane is still level 1 there, so, or level 10, but base level.
You don't even need that many characters in Omnidextrous, honestly. The Adamant Cup, which only had 4 characters, really showed us that you don't really need a full party to deal with things. So it's really interesting how these folks can run around with some base level characters and still get a lot of things done.
Yeah, all you really need is 2 characters who are tricked out, and that's probably enough.
Yeah, basically. Who wants more Super Mario RPG? Very nice. Now, let's see what's waiting for Infinius at the Hamlet spot. Oh, Karate Man!
Well, this pause should be a little bit who did not convert Paladin Cecil.
Yeah, no one in our restream converted the ordeals. I mean, Possum did, but we set out. This spot can be pretty tricky, but with the heroin rogues and everything, I think it's pretty doable.
It is doable with enough levels, but that Karate Man is going to punch pretty hard, and the kick is going to AoE the party as well, so...
Oh, that was a very bad character to hit. And King has the goods on Infinite's side. So that's rough. Yeah, Rare Knight in chat mentioning that wait, no, Kirio, sorry, saying that doing matches was pretty key for this, and I agree. That's really nice. Like, even though Karate Man Yang boss is, has a script that when Cecil bonks him after he cues his second kick, the fight ends. That's only Paladin Cecil, as I mentioned. Like in case for any new viewers, if you've seen that in other free enterprise, Dark Knight Cecil won't get that, a script going.
Yes, because apparently a bunch of kids and an old man throwing spells at you does not cause an ouch.
Well, he doesn't know them. He knows his good friend Cecil.
His good friend that he just met about 5 minutes ago in the game script.
Well, honestly, Final Fantasy IV, like the story of Final Fantasy IV, moves at a gosh darn like breakneck speed. It goes so fast. It's like a lot of RPGs, try to be really expansive and have so many hours and things to look for and stuff. And in vanilla Final Fantasy IV, it's like, oh, have a new party member. Oh, the other party member left. Now we're going to the moon. It's like, what? It's only been 15 hours. What's going on?
15 hours and you play the game in the vanilla mode. I mean,
fair.
If you're on free enterprise and you've been playing for 15 hours, you might have missed something somewhere.
Or you're playing a terrible Kata Siege or something like that.
Yeah, that too. I try not to play those sorts of seeds, though.
Some folks really love puzzles. Infinity is having some trouble because, but I think this fight has been stabilized. But even then, like, this is slow, right? But like, you gotta do it. It's an objective. I just wonder.
You fade it. You have to commit to doing the other thing that we would need to do here.
Yeah, but technically, kind of like Bahamut is like the last fight you need to do before Ceramos, technically, because the other stuff is just like Forge and like just break the Dark Elf spell with the Twin Harp, which it's not gonna give that much experience. It's gonna be troublesome. But everyone, Possum and Martin are both also dealing with their Karate Man.
Karate is down, Martin's side.
Very nice. Great work from Martin and Possums.
So Martin will be the first one to get the crystal. Although
the bad thing up for your troubles.
About 5 seconds behind here.
Yeah, wow. Possum and Martin have been completely neck and neck this whole seed, basically. This whole race, they have been neck and neck. And there is Karate Man Jang going down Infinity side.
And here is one of the differences between Martin and Possum. Possum has exit. Martin does not.
Oh, wow. Yeah, huh?
So even though Martin got the crystal first, he's lost about 5 or 10 seconds in the process of just not having that exit spell because he does not have Porum.
Yeah, Porum, huh?
Martin did not do Zot, apparently, because Rosa doesn't have it. He checked Rosa, and it's like, oh, he's missing one spell. Guess which one?
Yeah, like I said, if you have a party or whatever, do you really do Zot? It's so long. And there's Korgsum Tsunakami.
No MP, no restores. I didn't see Porum up there. Sorry about that.
Yup, Possum Morpheus going into Ceramos' fight at what's it gonna be? 1 hour, 2 minutes? Something like that? Very nice. Infinus decided that he wants more levels, which is totally fair. I've done the same thing. Safety is a real strat, especially with Porum. those HP values for Porum, you want something more, like at least, surviving, I don't know, Nerf Big Bang at maximum power, at the very least. I
Korg's
did
meanwhile,
say unnerve, I meant nerfed.
Korg's meanwhile is still searching for a gauntlet. Martin is setting up for the fight. Possum it was already set up and is into the fight first.
Speaking of HP values, those HP values on Possum's side give me a lot of pause. Those are really scary.
They are only scary when unnerfed Big Bang gets off.
Yeah, good point.
Oh yeah, whose butt are we gonna kick tonight? Duh.
Indeed. the job dwarf. Very nice.
Yes, he's apparently a final boss tonight.
Yeah, no one checked job dwarf. No one went to Tomra, I don't think. But hey, job dwarf checked us.
Yes, meanwhile, chat's falling down. There were no Z flags in the chat, so come on.
Those damage values coming out from Possum's side are pretty good. But even then, again, ooh, I don't know if that was a great target, but that's why we have two white mages.
Ooh, Porum
Wow.
survived. He had a lot of evades up there, because normally that dude is a little stronger.
Yeah, incredible. I mean, she's still gonna go down to the Big Bang. Or she can cure 3. Speaking about Thermosis, I've been missing silk webs. It was the case that you could find silk webs usually very nicely in shops and everything. Not anymore with S-Pro, and I've been missing them for Thermos. It's very scary.
It makes the agility setup a little bit more important. I mean, you can cast slow on him, but it's not as effective as a silk web. Yeah, unfortunately,
they are in shops. It's just shopping in this flag set.
Yeah, because if it takes you 10 shops to find the silk webs, well, that's probably now you've probably spent at least 5 minutes checking shops.
Yeah,
it's on a flag set where the winners are often getting in an hour's time. Yeah, those 5 minutes are pretty valuable.
It seems that both Matt Martin and Possum have the fight under control for the most part, which is lovely to see. I was gonna say Martin has more HP, but not really. He just has Kane.
He's got probably a couple extra levels on that Rosa, but yeah, it's pretty comparable power-wise.
Another Nerf's Big Bang. Very nice. And yet another Nerf's Big Bang from Possum. The consistency that both Martin and Possum are showing, it's absolutely incredible. I will never go into this fight at these levels like this. Such confidence.
That was lucky media. Both Porum and Palom dodged.
Lovely. There it is.
Boom. So
we have our winner of these 4 with Possum Morpheus finishing the fight in 1 hour and 6 minutes.
Yes, Blade GG to Possum because this happened a couple days in the past, but and there's no interview because yeah, we're doing a review, so.
Speaking, but there's video.
always nice when the nerf comes out after he's already tipped over the next phase.
Yeah, I know. But hey, this should be fine for Martin. Yep, there it is. Finishing like a minute after Morpheus. GG's for Martin Brooklook. It was immaculate for both of the races. Just an incredible showing. Infinius just walked out without grabbing the key item. That's funny. You can't do that.
Doesn't need the key item.
Absolutely not. It's just really funny to watch.
Again, anytime you can save 10 seconds, you save the 10 seconds.
Absolutely.
The odds it's going to be a Heroine Robe or an Avenger or something like that is pretty small.
Indeed.
And Phineas is going to pop open the treasury door, which will then get him his crystal, and he's right here with a pass.
Very nice. The one thing that Crocs needs to do is now the Bahamut cave boss, which is Karate Man. Let's see how he fares against him.
Well, he's going to do the Spider-Man meme because Yang is in this party.
Indeed, but I think Janks 2 is going to be real busy taking a nap. So I don't know if the Spider-Man meme is going to be reenacted.
They're both there, they can both point at each other. Then Yang can basically sleep on the floor.
Fair, they can point now. It seems like Infinius has finished up setting up for his Cermus fight. Not too much after Possum and Martin.
And the real Karate Man kicks, and the fake one goes down.
But that fight is going pretty well. The levels and also, the setup with the blinks is pretty good. He's trying to get Porum to get some EXP, but those kicks really are merciless. There it is. As expected, Porum did not get any EXP from this fight. I've tried keeping Fox alive against a mean Karate as a boss. It's not happening. It's not. You're just better off cutting your losses unless, you don't have anything else to do but to throw a life potion and see if you get lucky. But that's pretty unlikely, honestly. From my experience.
Yeah, if I need another level or two, I'll just try the hair dryers or something like that.
Oh yeah, hair dryers is a thing, isn't it? Wow, super like Haunted Moon. Like there's nothing in the moon at all, huh?
Apparently not.
Nothing worth it, at least. Infinius starting strong with the Berserk right away against Romus.
In the magma key might be on the moon, but you didn't need it. So yeah, Bahamut is all you need to come up here for.
I've honestly taken like coming back to the City Whip conversation. I've been directly casting slow to nerf the big bangs, and that eats up a turn of a white mage. But dang, the leeway that slow gives you, like the slows gives you, it's really nice,
Yeah, more often than I've actually done what's been done here, which is just using the crystal.
Yeah, because it's a white mage turn. I want the white mage flinging berserks and cures and stuff. But I guess you do have to white mages in this. But even then, those big bangs are really scary.
They're very scary to Eddie because 60 HP. Yeah.
Yeah.
Orm, unfortunately, does not know Cure 4, so... And this Duramos is fairly fast even so.
Absolutely. Ooh, that's a wipe. Dang.
Yeah, unfortunately, something's a little bit off with the timing here. I mean...
Ceramos is so nasty.
I wonder if Infinius is still on Battle Speed 1.
I wonder too.
I mean, base level Eddie, it should not be going that fast. At least that's my thought.
Should not be going that fast. He's too fast.
Look, I'm gonna give Zeromus a speeding ticket, okay?
I'm just imagining like Siemens, not Ceramos, but Siemens, like pointing at everyone, going, "He's too fast. He shouldn't be going this fast." I amuse myself very, very, very easily.
It's talking about Zeromus going too fast, not Eddie.
Oh, I totally misheard.
Yeah. Well, although, you know, fast Eddie is also a thing.
I mean, Eddie is pretty fast by itself. Like,
with some levels, yes.
like he's one of the speedy boys of the cast. Now we have the possibility of Corks taking in the lead on Infinius. We'll see if, you know, the damage goes on Crocus' side or not.
Infinius gets going first.
You know, I am a fan of just dumping like Drain Spears, Drain Swords, and Dwarf Axes on the anchor, but, you know, letting them have some HP, like. But I know that's like a little more gear dependent, and I think some people found the Drain Spear, but not everyone did, or something like that. So
You know, Drain Spears, Drain Swords, Dwarf Axes, something like that.
Yeah, like I'm a fan of like letting Jang get levels in this scenario, and then like cursing him. Well, I'm not cursing him, you know, like slowing him down.
But I mean, why bother with, you know, the whole thing about giving him equipment, giving him HP, and then trying to slow him down? It's like, just leave him base.
Yeah, because then Jang has like 2,000 or 3,000 HP, and she can take a beating, and I enjoy that. I enjoy the safety.
Look, if I'm going to do an anchor, I'm going to do it the proper way and leave the anchor as basically a base level anchor.
It's so annoying. Like you heal and then you have to like punch him down into taking a nap again. It's so annoying. I will never enjoy anchoring in this game. That's why I like doing fast anchors and all that nonsense.
This is why tents are so useful.
True. Tents are extremely useful. Ooh. I wonder who's in the lead between Corvus and Infinius. But that counter nuke was certainly fortuitous for Infinius. Oh, there's a slow coming out. A reflected slow. Really nice, really clever from Infinius' side.
Yep, so that's why you get the effect without triggering the counter script.
Indeed. Direct cast the virus.
So coming attractions.
Ooh, here comes the Big Bang. Palom is going down no matter what, sadly. And Kane, yup. Dang, bro, that was pretty rough. And that Cure 3 whiffing. Let's see if Infinius can recover from this one.
I had a black hole come out, so that gets rid of the Star Veil.
There's a nuke. Good. That was great. I mean, it wasn't Rosa, you know. That's what I meant.
Yeah, it wasn't Rosa, so I mean, you know, you still got your.
And meanwhile, Korgs has opted for, you know, just two characters is good, thanks.
Okay, and Infinius is in Rock's phase.
Both are. I think Korgs is gonna finish first, though. Ooh, down to the wire. Yup, there it is. Korgs finishes in third for this restream with 1 hour and 18 minutes. GG's, Korgs.
And Infinius should be right behind.
That media was a little unfortunate, but yep, there it is. That should be it.
Yeah, there we go.
GG's Infinius. Just like, you know, half a minute after Korgs. Absolutely lovely. Yeah, that double slow was absolutely phenomenal. What a showing! This flag set is so incredible, honestly. I don't think I get tired of watching it.
It definitely has a lot more variability to it than some of our other flag sets have had for tournaments, because, you know, there's almost 50 key item checks with all the trap chests and the key item locations and the moon. And
yeah, it's really true. Like I've noticed that there's a lot of, oh, I finished 30 minutes or more than like there's like two packs of people. The ones that does the one right check and the ones that don't do the one right check and they finish like 30 minutes later. It's kind of bonkers, honestly, but I really enjoyed it. It's a phenomenal change of pace.
Yeah, I mean, especially if, let's say, Ordeals has something, either the gauntlet somewhere or that you need somewhere that changes something else. It's like, you might not check that until it's the last possible thing.
Yeah, or like Sod, like we saw Martin. Like you could have gone into the moon on this one, and I know a lot of folks didn't check the arm basement. A lot of possibilities. But with this, we are done with our VOD review. The tournament is in full swing, folks. Soon enough, we're gonna enter the brackets, and it's gonna be really exciting.
Yes, we still have 2 more VOD reviews coming up. There'll be another one, I believe, this coming. What was it? Probably Thursday, was it? Or Thursday or Thursday, I think. But there'll be another VOD review for the current pair of asyncs that are up, and then I think next Sunday there'll be another one for the last pair. Haven't decided.
You know,
okay. So at some point there will be VOD reviews coming up for the next 2 pairs of asyncs.
keep an eye out on the Discord, which you can join. There should be a link in chat. And join us in the Discord, and it's a whole lot of fun. You could be here in the booth, with me chatting. But as we are right now, we're not gonna raid anyone. We're just gonna sign out. But yeah, keep an eye out. Keep on tracking, and please enjoy the rest of the tournament. Thanks a lot, folks.